Well, it's New Year's Eve. Perfect time to film the post-Christmas episode of The Haul. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of The Haul. This is the show where I show off cool purchases or things that I've acquired for a specific period of time. My name is Chris, so of course we are at the week after Christmas, so I figured, you know what, I might as well show off things I got around Christmas time. Now, I wasn't planning on doing an episode for Christmas specifically because I didn't really get that much, and I'm not disappointed by that just because Christmas has been a really difficult time for everybody this year. I wasn't expecting much. I actually got more than I expected. One item in particular, which I will talk about later. But I did get a few things around it, including gifts from friends, and I purchased a few things myself. So I figured, let's combine all of that into one episode of The Haul that goes over stuff that I've acquired on or around Christmas. So, I figure that's a good way to go about it. So, the first item I'm going to talk about I acquired before Christmas, technically, but it was my Christmas present from a dear friend. And it's pretty cool. It is a Haunted Mansion ghost jar. So, this is the box it came in. It's not in here right now, but this was a special edition item that was not handed out, but you could buy for the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. So you get this cool box, you open it up, it looks like a coffin, and it has a ghost jar in it, as well as some other cool stuff. You get this death certificate and a little pendant necklace thing. So the idea behind this is it's a jar that has the spirit of one of the ghosts from the Haunted Mansion in it that you can kind of take home with you. This is what the jar I have looks like. So it's for the organist from the Haunted Mansion. Now it looks pretty cool. It's got the Haunted Mansion logo on the top. Here's the coolest part though. Let's say I show you the back for a second. If I press the top, that's pretty cool. There's a few other cool ones too, like playing music from the mansion. So I'm a big Haunted Mansion fan. I'm sure you all figured that out if you've watched The Thrill Seekers or any of my other videos. I love Haunted Mansion. It's one of my all-time favorite attractions. So this is a cool item. I have to figure out where I'm going to put it, but it's definitely going to be displayed in my room because it's really nice looking. And it's cool. So thank you to CJ for that one. I appreciate it a lot. So now we're going to talk about stuff that I acquired on Christmas. And I didn't really get a whole lot. I got some food. I'm not going to show you that. It's just food. There were two Christmas presents that I acquired. And both aren't exactly the most exciting, I freely admit, but they're useful. They have their uses. So the first one I got is from my dad, and it is a thermometer for cooking. Now, I don't have one of these, and the idea behind it is it allows you to, stick this side into like a chicken or a big piece of meat, and you can check the internal temperature. Not the most exciting, but this is a pretty nice thermometer. And hopefully I'll be able to use it at some point. I've never actually attempted to cook any major pieces of meat before besides grilling a chicken breast, so I'll probably attempt that with this. He also gave me a little bit of money. That's one thing I did get a little bit of, is I got some extra money. Again, that's not anything I'm really going to show off, but money is money and it was very helpful. So this next item is easily the most exciting present that I got, and it's not because of what it is, more so what it does. And that is, I got a pair of shoes from my sister. And these don't look like, you know, the flashiest, most stylish shoes, but what these actually are is they're specifically designed to combat foot pain, which obviously I've been having a lot of over the past few months. So my sister decided to buy them for me. They were not cheap, and I actually did test them out the last couple days at work. 2 days ago, they actually helped a lot. The biggest thing that's interesting about these shoes is they have extra padding around the heel. So like, it has kind of a memory foam-ish feeling around the heel area, which makes it a little weird for walking around because your heel is kind of squishy while the rest of it is a little more traditional. But it really does help when it comes to pain areas around your heel, which I have a nerve issue in my right foot around the heel. So that actually helped a lot. They didn't help as much as I would have liked yesterday, but yesterday was a particularly bad day on my feet, so I don't think anything would have. Those made it manageable, I guess. I made it through the day. I don't think I would have in my old shoes, so I'm very thankful for those. I'll definitely be utilizing them for work, at least until my feet get to the point where I don't need to wear them all the time. Then I'll probably use those as my home shoes and switch back to my old work shoes. I really appreciate those. That's an incredibly thoughtful and very useful gift. So thanks, Alyssa, I appreciate it. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about a few things I acquired after Christmas. And I'm particularly proud of these just because I thought I was very resourceful. Of course, it's not Christmas if I don't get a game of some kind. And I actually acquired a few, two of which I can't show because one is a digital download and one hasn't arrived yet. But I can show one and I'll tell the stories of those other two. So, apparently for buying something earlier in the month, I got a $10 coupon from GameStop that I had to use before, I think it was January 3rd. So, I went there the other day and said, you know what, let's see if I can find something that I can use for $10. And GameStop is doing their end of the year sale where they're clearancing out a lot of games, sometimes brand new games, for very low prices. Now, there were a couple things I was particularly interested in, but they didn't have them in stock, of course, because the most desirable things, why would they have them in stock? But I did decide to get a brand new PS4 game, and that is Nioh 2. And it's a sequel to Nioh, which is a Souls-like game set in Japan. I have the first one. I played a little bit of it. I liked it. Obviously, I haven't played the second one because I just got it, but I figured, you know what, it's good enough. Why not get the second one? The best part about it is it cost me nothing because it was on sale for $10. So I figured, well, rather than trying to find a game just to use this coupon on that I may or may not play, why don't I just pay nothing and get a game that I might play someday? So I picked up Nioh 2 for nothing, so I was pretty proud of that. The second one that I found, which is the one I'm waiting on, it's probably the most exciting of the three games that I acquired. If you have heard of, there's a new game that came out from Ubisoft on my birthday of all times called Immortals Fenyx Rising, and apparently it's very similar in style to Breath of the Wild, but it's set in ancient Greece. It's getting really good reviews, it's really pretty, and it is Xbox Series X enhanced. I wanted to get it when it first came out, but after thinking about it and realizing Cyberpunk comes out a week later, I decided to hold off, and I'm very glad I did, because literally the week after Christmas, it went on sale for half price at GameStop. Now that was what I was originally going to try to use my $10 coupon on, because that would drop it down to 20 bucks, which is ridiculous for a game that came out less than a month ago. Obviously it was sold out. So instead I decided, well, Amazon also has it on sale for $30, and I have a $3 gift card to Amazon that I got from Verizon. Not quite as big of a discount as getting $10 off, but you know what? I can still get the game. So I picked that up. So that's coming, I believe, on Sunday from Amazon. I got it for $29, which is half price, which is pretty astounding for a brand new game. And then the last thing I got, which I got today, was a new game that I've been wanting for a while. It came out a couple years ago, and I held off on just because I figured, you know what? I bet there'll be a better price. And I think I found a price that was too good to pass up. Of course, because it's New Year's, a lot of the video game platform holders like to hold big digital sales to entice people to download a few games while they've got time off. So I took a look at the Xbox sale, and they had a pretty decent amount of games that were around the $10 range. And why the $10 range is important is because earlier today I checked my Microsoft Rewards account and discovered that I had enough points to get $10 for free. So I'm like, you know, why not download that and see if I can find something to redeem that on that's worth $10. Now what I picked up is a little bit more, but I feel for the value of what I got, I think it's totally worth it. And that is, I picked up the Spiral Reignited trilogy digitally on the Xbox Series X for a grand total out of pocket of $4. It was on sale for $14, normally it's $40. So with the free $10 that I got from Microsoft, I paid $4 out of pocket. I think that is about as good as you could get for 3 completely remastered Spyro games. So I'm pretty excited for that. I think that'll be fun, and I'm sure I'll play that at some point during my week where I'm stuck inside. So that's all I got. Not the most exciting in terms of stuff, but I think I got some good things, some useful things. You know, it is what it is. So thank you to everybody who gave me gifts. I really appreciate them. Hope everybody enjoyed the gifts I gave. I think they did. I think I did pretty well. And of course, I still have a few gifts I have left to give because we have not done Brosmas yet. Brosmas, of course, usually takes place in January. So I'm sure we'll do Brosmas 2020 and 2021. And when that happens, I'll have more gifts to the bros. So that'll be fun. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of The Haul. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Our new upload schedule begins on January 3rd. We're going to be releasing videos every other day rather than daily. That gives me a little more time to polish and get videos done in a more timely manner. So until January 2nd, we will be doing daily uploads, and then after that, it will become every other day with This Week with Big C being on Sundays and all the rest of the week. Depends on what I decide to put out. So thanks for watching, and Happy New Year to everybody. This video will come out after New Year's, but Happy New Year. Let's hope that 2021 is a much better year than 2020. And yeah, see you next time on The Haul. Bye.